Hello Pisces, my name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology. I'm so happy that you're here with me today. If this is your first time viewing my channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please press subscribe, help this channel grow, like the video, and comment if you feel connected to the energy here. I will start by saying my camera was on 11:44 when I started it. I thought it was the time, but I think that's how much time I have left on the SD card. So this is definitely for my 144 collective, the chosen ones. So you may have heard the 144,000, things of that nature. You may even resonate with being part of the chosen one or part of the chosen community. You will know exactly what I'm talking about if you are connected. I also heard Spirit say, touch not my anointing when I was preparing for this reading. I will see if I can find the Bible verse, put it in the video for you guys here. But touch not my anointing. We're going to be using the KIPPER, potentially the KIPPER-ish deck. And because it is fall, we're closely approaching like Halloween, witchy season. We will also be pulling from, what is it called? I think it's called this. It's a witch tarot deck. I can't think of the name of it right now. Might be called the Familiar Witch. I can't remember. All right, Pisces. This did come out in your pre-shuffle. You have the mature woman. You could be that woman, or there could be a woman in your life who is a little bit older than you that is connected to this reading. You have marriage. That could be about a literal marriage, a contract, an agreement, also duality, something that you're working on in your life. A lot of the times marriage in the KIPPER deck, though, will allude to connections and bonds. You have occupation. I dropped one. Let me grab that. You have message. All right. This is getting interesting, Pisces. Let's do two more. And how I like to do my KIPPER readings is we'll pull these cards. I'll give you a general message from what I'm getting from just the cards. Then we'll pull tarot to clarify them. Change. Beautiful energy, Pisces. Last card. Gift. Love that for you, Pisces. There is a lot that is about to change in your life. You might be sending this message. You have community at the bottom of the deck. Oh, yeah. Okay. So what I'm getting here, just with these few cards that we have pulled, is I do feel... Uh-oh. My cat is in here with me. I don't usually let her in. So if you guys do see the camera move or if she pops up on the desk, we'll see how it goes. I usually don't let her in, but she was really meowing. And a lot of the times our cats are familiars. She's very attached to my tarot. So she's eager to be here. So there might be like this eagerness that you have as well. But okay. As I'm looking into the energy of these cards, I feel that with the mature woman, marriage, and occupation card, there is going to be a change in your life in regard to what you do as a contractual agreement. This could be love for some of you. But for many of you, this is going to be, you know, if you're a man, you know, maybe you have a lot of feminine energy, put yourself where you belong. But you might be in a process where you're kind of over what this contract means for you. What this job, what this marriage, what this agreement. If it's not like a job or a marriage, it could be like a business partnership. It could be a family unit. But you're kind of over it. So I see a message that's being sent out that is going to cause abrupt change in your life. This could be resignation. This could be divorce paperwork. This could be legal paperwork even. But whatever the case is, this mature woman has sat with herself for a while. I feel her energy of kind of just being steadfast, quiet, not saying a whole lot. Kind of giving off high priestess energy right now, like a lot of wise counsel. And I feel as though whatever this change is that you're going through, within your occupation, within your agreement, within your connection, I'm also feeling the energy spirit saying for some of you, it'll be a connection. For some of you, it'll be an occupation. For some of you, it's intermixed. Whatever is happening here that causes it to come to a close, I believe, is going to actually result in you receiving a gift because of the fact that you trusted yourself in this process. I always love this saying that Jessica from High Priestess Healing Tarot taught me. She said, you know, spirit rewards bravery. So I see you being really brave at this time, really relying on this community that you have. This could be your family. This could be your close friends. This could just be people in your network, your social circles, here on YouTube, whatever the case is. It actually leads you to great fortune and opens up a new pathway for you to a new beginning in your life. And there's a movement on the distant horizon. Like there's movement coming in for you, Pisces. So let's dive into these cards one by one and we'll see what we get. These messages tend to run a little bit longer because I do try to dive into the entirety of each card. So there are always timestamps below. And hopefully you enjoy, Pisces. So let's see what's going on with this mature woman. I feel this energy is you, Pisces. Okay, first card we have is the Five of Wands. So definitely, if you've been enthralled in a lot of disputes, arguments, disagreements, confusion in the workplace, within a marriage, family unit, there's an energy here that this mature woman is like tired of the fighting. She's tired of Six of Pentacles, not receiving that which she's been owed, maybe picking up all the work, there being a lack of reciprocity in this particular situation. And you're ready to receive that at this time. Oh, love this. Nine of Pentacles came up in our reading from yesterday. So you're also kind of disconnecting from either a family unit or disconnecting from a way in which you were connected to a old structure, job, marriage, relationship, and you're choosing to go on a route that is more self-serving where you could do it on your own. I see here too with mature woman, you're just looking for a more peaceful way of life. And what's also coming through is that this period of your life may have aged you, but also matured you. Definitely Saturn energy in Pisces. That gray hair that she has, it's like you're still young, whether that's in reality or young at heart. But this situation that you've been has really aged you because it's been so much fighting and confusion. You're just ready for a more peaceful life. You're ready for the help that you haven't received, whether from a partner, from a job, from your family. Five of Cups. There's been a lot of sadness, possibly tears shed over what you're walking away from. But Spirit says, don't forget the Two Cups up top. There are still beautiful days ahead of you. It's time to release this burden. For some of you, it is your literal occupation, your literal job. For others of you, it is your relationship. For some of you, it is both. All right. Last two cards, Spirit. And I always do like a overarching message. So I do pull 7. One flew out. We will grab it. We have the Nine of Wands. So we have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Nine of Wands. Wow, Pisces. Final message for mature woman. That was the Four of Swords that wanted to pop out. It's time to rest. It's time to pull back. Wow. Ace of Cups. The energy I feel from this is a woman who is tired, who is ready to just slow down and get out of this chaos. You want what's owed to you. You're also emotionally detaching from situations. But here with the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Wands, it's like you fought for a really long time to get through this particular sector of your life. through this marriage, through this occupation, through this business partnership with these family members or that close friend, whatever the case is. It's like you really tried your best. The Nine of Wands is about the wounded warrior. And it's like you've exhausted all of your resources. You see all those wands that she has on the ground. It's like you've tried every trick in the playbook to make this work, to make this happen, but it just isn't working. And I feel like you're coming to the conclusion that this betrayal is real. You're down, but you're not dead. You're still reaching for that broom because you're ready to take off in a new direction. And this person, ooh, I've never noticed that in this card. This person is fleeing from you. Because I think whatever has happened in this situation, this occupation or this marriage or both, the betrayal has been very evident to the both of you. And now it's like you're coming with your last attack. You're about to grab the broom and fly off. And I feel like this person feels seen. This cat here is also protecting you. So if you have a cat, especially a black cat, if you've been seeing crows or ravens, black feathers, those are all indicative of a transformation that's occurring in your life right now, Pisces. This mature woman is tired of fighting, but she knows that she has a lot of value. And there's peace, love, new beginnings that want to come into your life with this Ace of Cups. But I also feel the energy of like you wanting to fill your own cup, Pisces. And there's other things in your life that you possibly put to the side that you've been manifesting with the Magician card for a really long time, but you, sorry about that, that's the cat, that you, in confirmation, there's been energy of, I want to just do what gives my heart, and just like that, I'm not sure exactly where I got cut off, the memory card was full. I look at everything that happens during a reading as a message. So the cat knocked something off of the shelf, which was confirmation about you not really doing for yourself. Then the memory card was full. So I feel like Spirit is saying you're overloaded with other responsibilities, other people's things, and it's time to focus on you. There's a lot of distractions in your life. There's a lot of distractions in this video right now. But the thing is, you need to stay focused on you. This mature woman has matured enough to realize that she is more important than anything else. She is more important than all the chaos, all the money, all the trying to make it work. She's chosen herself. Love that. It's like you're done fighting. You're done trying to force situations, okay? So let's go ahead and look at the marriage. Again, you could share a home with this person. I see in the background there is a house. You could have had a happy marriage for a while. Traditional connection as well. But it has overstayed its welcome. Tell me about this marriage, Spirit. Ace of Cups again. It once had a lot of love. But I feel like it's time for you to focus on yourself. The Empress is here. So this is also about the fertility. You may have children with this person. You may also want a new beginning with this person. Or you've tried. Two of Cups. Wow, this relationship is full of love. It may be the reason why it's been so hard to walk away. But this is beautiful energy. Ace of Cups, the Empress, the Two of Cups. This is a connection that was really, I feel like almost like made in heaven. Tell me more about this marriage, Spirit. What has the mature woman realized about this marriage? Queen of Cups. This is again showing another pregnant belly. So there could be a birthing of ideas or literal children. Trusting your intuition. A true devotion. Ace of Wands. A bright new beginning. And Ten of Pentacles. Strong foundation. Final outcome for this marriage. Queen of Swords. Interesting. Interesting, because I was like, okay. I was like, what is Spirit doing? This is beautiful. Like, why is this message feeling negative, but none of these cards are negative? But the truth is, it's all how it pans out at the end. So, again, what I see here with the top row is that this relationship truly was founded on love, abundance, fertility, fruitfulness. There is a lot of togetherness, charm, charisma, happy times. For some of you, this could be that person that you were looking for so long that finally came around. They finally showed you the love that you thought that you needed, right? And I feel like you were so devoted to this person. You would have done everything you could to coddle and to take care of and to nurture this relationship. And I feel like there was a lot of potential for this relationship as well. It had a lot of passion. It had a lot of drive. There was a lot that the two of you wanted to get to know. The two of you wanted to do. And for those of you who this isn't about love, this is about a job, this could be like a really promising beginning as far as like, wow, I found the right people. I found the right workplace. This has been a wonderful new beginning, fresh start in my life. And it was quite stable for some time. But then it's like the carpet got pulled from under you, because the last two cards that we have here with the Queen of Swords and the Devil card show a different picture. And I think it took a long time for you to get to this point. And eventually you saw the truth. And you had to put your guard up around this situation, because you saw that the underlying motives of this person, this job, the situation that you were in, where you had a formal agreement to each other, to a business, to a contract, there was also some deception, some lies, some things you didn't see. And sometimes what happens is Spirit gives you exactly what you asked for, right? You manifested this. Again, children could be involved, might be involved still. There was a lot of passion, a lot of love. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles, it looks beautiful. But the energy I get from this is it looks beautiful probably on paper. But I don't really know how beautiful it actually was in reality. So once you saw the truth of the situation, the swords are all about truth, about clarity, about knowledge. Maybe there were some secrets that were exposed. I think you saw the truth of this situation for what it really was. And it all came from under you. But trust that this is happening for a divine reason. There was stuff that you had to go through with this person, with this situation, because there was growth and happiness too. Like there was a lot that occurred. But I think it taught you to not necessarily always trust what you see. This is almost like it was too good to be true, and then it turned out to be just that. Oh, that's very interesting energy here, Pisces. But you got such positive cards. But to end off with the Queen of Swords and the Devil, I just feel like wolf in sheep's clothing energy for that marriage, that relationship, that bond. All right, next we're going to be looking at occupation. What's going on with this mature woman's occupation? So you've been hard at work. I see you also being a very diligent worker, very committed, and well-liked as well. And the work that you've done. Eight of Pentacles is a person who kind of like burns the midnight oil. Like maybe you were the person who always like got the job done, even if it took you extra time to do it. People liked what you did. You were always experimenting, bringing new ideas to the table. Tell us more, Spirit, about this occupation. The Magician, you were very creative, very resourceful. I feel like it allowed you to feel somewhat like you had autonomy over yourself. Could have been a healer. Someone who also worked with, I want to say, like potions or lotions or like liquids. That's coming through. I don't know why. Queen of Wands, beautiful energy here. Very, very much so a passionate part of you. So you had like a passion for whatever this was. Eight of Pentacles, the Magician to the Queen of Wands. You had a very bright, passionate, powerful role that you played in this situation. Tell us more, Spirit, about this occupation. But then a storm hit. Chaos, turbulence, news, messages, change. Four of Wands, in regard to that business, in regard to that structure that you were working in, a place where you used to be really happy. And you had to actually take a break, walk away, reevaluate if it really all was that it was cracked up to be. This also came out, Six of Pentacles. There could have been an issue with equal give and take as well. And I see some of you feeling used and abused. Maybe not paid what you were worth, or maybe you found out other people were getting paid more. Final outcome was Five of Swords. There was disagreements, arguments, disappointments. I see you having to walk away. Wow. You trusted your intuition on this, though. So, Pisces, back to the top three. I feel like you, again, were a really hard worker, really resourceful, added a lot to the team. You could have been a healer, or your energy was just healing to be around you. And you were very passionate about this job that you had. You brought a lot to the table. You were well respected, well liked, and likely had a position of authority. But then as this tornado blew in, you learned of some changes. I know a lot of different places have been going through like corporate purchasing, like veterinary practices. That's like what I've experienced myself. So previously privately owned operations suddenly transforming into something new people coming in as well, new coworkers, just maybe changes to the quota system. And then all of a sudden, what once was bringing you joy and success now has you on the opposite end of the spectrum. Kind of need to take a step away and reflect and reevaluate if this was really for you. And if the money was worth it, if you were receiving what you deserved, was this fair? Were these changes necessary? How would they impact you and your livelihood? And I do see here that you kind of came to a position where nobody could really win with all the changes that were coming towards you. And although you were well loved and well respected, I see you having to make a decision to probably walk away. I know a couple of you have shared with me that you have had big changes in your job sector. So this is definitely resonating with that energy of change. But also, again, I see this beautiful like wolf in sheep clothing energy come through about the occupation, where it looks so beautiful, it looks so bright, it was so promising, you were well liked, you were a place of authority, for it to all come tumbling down. And I can't help but feel that both times, Pisces, were you maybe too overzealous? Did you not look at the red flags? For some of you that will resonate. For others of you, did it just lose its luster because you've changed and you don't like how the changes that are being implemented are occurring? That could very much so be it. So now we're going to check out this message, okay? This message that you sent. Ace of Swords, that's information. You received clarity. And you decided to communicate about how you were feeling, what was going through your head, what you wanted for your life moving forward. You had to tell the truth. Yesterday's video was about authenticity, about walking in your truth. So you may have felt like the path that this job was taking was no longer in alignment with who you were. The Lovers comes back up. So this was a message directed at this connection. Again, to the spouse, to the job, to this formal agreement, the partnership that you had, to that family member, to that friend. So you spoke your truth. What else, Spirit? You chose yourself first. You probably even said, I gave so much to you, to this company, to this relationship. I did so much to tend and care for it. There was a lot of potential Ace of Wands here for where this could have gone. Tell me more, Spirit. King of Swords in reverse. This person that you messaged was being manipulative. Also, again, for those of you where this is about corporations, they became unruly. They started to take advantage of you. There was manipulation involved. There was lack of clarity involved. And some of you, this is kind of coming through randomly, could have been working for someone or something that they were doing something illegally or behind your back. You weren't cool with that. You found out the truth and you were kind of like, yo, we can't keep doing this. Could have been working with a narcissist as well. King of Swords in reverse can be a narcissistic person, a narcissistic boss, husband, wife. Tell me more, Spirit. All right, we have the Nine of Swords. So there was a lot of anxiety that you had about sending out this message. I see some of you were drafting it for a while. There's that cat again to give you comfort, to let you know you're on the right path. But I feel like some of you were just not sure of how to end this, but you knew you had to. Intuitively, if you were listening to your heart. Eight of Swords, but you're still feeling a little trapped. You're working through that. At this time, Spirit says trust your decision with the Sun card, okay? Trust your decision. All right, so let's break this down a little bit more. So this message that you sent went out to a narcissist, to a manipulator, to an abuse of power, to an authority figure acting in shadow. You told them the truth. You let them know how you felt. You also let them know that you felt there was a change that needed to occur. Maybe that you were leaving, that you wanted some space, that you were breaking away from this particular role. You could have voiced your opinion on what you saw as well. Like when I see this campfire here, I almost feel like she's kind of like, whoa, I didn't know that was going on. Like someone finding out some stuff behind their back, manipulation. But when you sent this message to this contractual agreement, I really feel like it was difficult for you to do so because of this Nine of Swords and this Eight of Swords. Some of you might be like, should I have done that? Was that the best decision for me? And Spirit says yes. It's all in your head. If you choose you first, the letter that you sent, you were intuitively led to notify this person of how you were feeling, of what you wanted to do. Some of you may have even sent a message, this is coming through, that said, hey, I want to try to do it this way, but you was met with pushback. And you had no options really available to you to correct where the course of this was going. So you began to inherently feel trapped because your hands were tied in a lot of ways about how you could move forward with this. And eventually, I do believe that a lot of you walked away or are in the process of walking away with this message just clarified to the other person, the other party, that you meant business and that you have to take your, you know, your gifts, your talents, your money, your relationship, you know, yourself somewhere else. So now we have change, Pisces. So after you sent this message, it catapulted you into change. Okay, Five of Wands. Again, tired of the conflict. Tired of possibly not being heard. You were realizing that situations in your life that were causing you distress needed to be cut out, needed to be let go of. You were ready for a new start. This car, I'm kind of noticing now, is leaving at night, which is not usually when people leave. So you may have felt like you had to go. And it was an abrupt change, a quick change. Out of absolutely nowhere for some of you. And you were kind of just like, well, we got to go now. Some of you are also leaving at night for your safety. So you wanted to kind of get out of Dodge as quietly as possible. Let's see what else we have for this change. But it was because of the conflict in your life, Pisces, that you had to step away. The Hierophant. You were led by God as well to remove yourself from this institution, to find peace and ground your energy. The Devil. You understood the toxicity of the situation and the need to leave. You had been duped for so long, you know, again, whether that was your job or your occupation or both. Sorry, your marriage or your occupation or both. There was a toxic situation that you were really like, I don't want to be here when that volcano erupts. Because things are heating up. Things are really heating up for you. And so definitely, like, again, the nighttime that this buggy is leaving at night is kind of like telling of, wow, we're really trying to get out of here as quickly as we can without a whole lot of ruckus. Again, the energy of like hiding or not wanting a lot of people to know where you're going or that you are going is present. You have the Knight of Cups. So many of you were given a pathway and offer. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels are taking you away from this shark. I am noticing so much stuff in these cards that I've never seen before. I love that. I've never noticed that the Knight of Cups was above a shark. So some of you could be working on your own projects, receiving new love offers, receiving new job offers. But there is something that's either in the process or has been presented to you to help you escape, to help you get out of this situation with either your job, relationship, or both. It's so cool when you read tarot, though. There's always like new stuff you see. Ten of Pentacles. You're headed towards the abundance that you thought you had and may have had. But now you're going to build it on a foundation that is actually serving your soul. One more. Nine of Swords. But there was some conflict, or is some conflict, with the people that you're leaving. They could have threatened you. They could have said, how dare you. Toxic conversations could have been had. You could have feared for your life for some of you. So that's again while you're trying to leave at night. And I see you coming from a place of love. I know this is about an offer, but I also see you coming from a place of love, but being met with such hostility. But you're still trusting it. 2222 on the clock as I read that. I'll put what that means on this screen for you. Final outcome, Spirit, with this change. You have the Nine of Swords. But don't worry, Pisces. This is the card of worry. You're like, will it all work out? Will I be okay? Will Spirit take care of me? What is next? There is a bright horizon out there. If you've been seeing red birds, cardinals, red birds in videos, could be significant of your rebirth. Some of you may be also pregnant. I feel like the blood from actual childbirth will be part of your rebirth. You had to do this though, Pisces. Do you see how sad this person was? If they stayed, that's the energy they would have remained in. But it's time now to stand up and be the emperor of your life. There's a map. Spirit is also asking that you pay attention to the astrology. You see all those constellations on that map. It's not a map of a physical world. It's a map of you following your star, your north node. If your particular transit is telling you to make a shift or a change, you need to do so. Get connected with an astrologer. I love astrology. I call myself an astrology enthusiast, but I am no astrologer. Not yet. One day. But there's a need to also follow your soul's path. That is how you get to the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment card. And you'll be happy. This change will have to be somewhat done in the dark. You may feel like you're in the dark. You are going to be led by your intuition. And also, don't talk to a lot of people about it, Pisces. Keep it to yourself. As much as you can. The more minor details maybe you could share, but I just feel like Spirit is saying kind of like, we're giving you safe passage to get out of here as quickly as you can. It might be a bumpy ride, though. I'm looking at that cobblestone road, okay? Last card that we have is gift. And again, I feel the energy that because you made the transition, because you did what you needed to do to see clearly the love and the occupation aspect of your life, that marriage and that occupation, because you see it clearly for what it is. And you decided to send the letter to make the change, right? You receive a gift because of it. So Spirit, tell us a little bit more about this gift. What is this gift? It also keeps coming up in your readings. A couple of readings ago, I did do a reading that was about letting go of a toxic masculine in your life. Could have been a boss or a father figure, brother, uncle. But a toxic masculine holding you back. And once you released a gift coming through. It's a manifestation. Oh, beautiful. I feel a white or golden light coming down on your head. There is a little bit of an orb around this particular person's head as well. And if you've been like manifesting a move, a new job, a new relationship, that's the gift. Two of Pentacles. You have to choose which way you want to go. Some of you aren't allowing the gift in yet because you're indecisive. Spirit says make a decision. Your heart knows. Listen to your intuition, Queen of Cups. For some of you, the gift is a child. For some of you, the gift is peace. For some of you, the gift is really being in a place where your heart feels content. I keep feeling the energy of like a slower life, a more peaceful life. Oh, I love this. I also fear Spirit say there will be more than one gift for many of you. The choice is yours. This lady's reaching for love, but there's a new house, there's money, there's love, there's education. I'm not exactly sure what this like fiery sword would be, but maybe like a cutting off of a connection would be your gift of like being free. The stars and the plants. So like new blossoms, new beginnings. The stars are always a symbol of hope. Healing. Wow. Especially if those of you who have been sick or you feel like this energy of these jobs, these relationships have been keeping you ill. I see healing coming through when you walk away. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Two more for this gift. The ultimate happiness card comes out for you, Pisces. This is the Ten of Cups. Whatever that is for you. Again, there's a child here too. A happy couple, food on the table, a cat, being near water, being at peace. The gift is going to be whatever this is that you've been manifesting, but you have to let go. You see this person, they're on like a teeter-totter, a balance beam. Lay down the excess to receive the gift. For many of you, it will be more than one gift. These came out in reverse. You have the World and the Three of Swords. So I see you letting go of an old chapter with this in reverse. And also moving past the heartbreak with that in reverse, the Three of Swords. So this gift is a new beginning. For many of you, again, a house. For some of you, it's also freedom. That hat is just flowing away into the air. So it's like, if you allow yourself to receive this gift of a new beginning, Pisces, the world is your oyster. You have the ability to start anew and to let go of whatever this heartbreak was, whatever this challenge was. You saw through any illusion that was placed in front of you, and you realize, okay, I have to take a step in a different direction, and you are. That chapter is closed. Bottom of the deck, you have Judgment. As long as you listen to the call of your soul, you see these music notes? It's like the path to your success, to this gift, is to listen to your heart, to the music of your heart, to the whispers of your soul that lead you in the direction of success. So final outcome, Spirit, for Pisces, for this gift. Wow. It cut off again, Pisces. There's so much that's trying to block this from you. I will keep going. I deleted more videos off the camera. I will keep going. You will receive this message. But final outcome for you is the Two of Cups. So this is that new love, that new job, that new passion, a child, the new home, moving, being on your own, just being happy, truthfully, but also being surrounded by the right people. And that comes because you let go. You don't need to teeter-totter your way through this anymore, okay? Protect yourself against any ill that wants to come against you. You also have this cat. Juno's here, my cat, to protect us right now. Yeah, there's a bright new beginning. So I'm going to pull some ending Kipper-ish oracle cards for you. But this gift is going to be beautiful, Pisces. It keeps coming up in the readings. It is a manifestation that you have had. Multiple things may come through for you. As soon as you see the truth of that occupation and that love that was holding you back. Last few for Pisces. Twin flame. False narrative. House. Manipulation. Two more, please, Spirit. Protection. Wow, you're so protected, Pisces. Last card. Blocked. And final outcome. Child. Wow, Spirit is definitely confirming so much. So we'll wrap it up here, Pisces. So this was a twin flame connection. Sometimes those connections burn out. A couple of readings ago, I will link it above right here. There was a reading about a twin flame that you're walking away from for those of you who this resonates with. But it's a soul that mirrored your own throughout this process for you to see in yourself the truth of who you are. There's been so much slander, people talking behind your back during this particular period of your life. You're tired of all the conflict. You're tired of what people say, the projections they're sending towards you. For many of you, this will involve you possibly relocating, getting a new house, selling a current house. This could be a business as well. Leaving a current job, starting a new job, but there being a foundation that is very sturdy. You see the truth of how you were manipulated, toyed with, played with. The Spirit says you are protected. That energy has no more access to you. All forms of negativity since your way have been blocked. Remember also to do protective work to cleanse your energy. But because you are so strong, Pisces, you sat through this false narrative, the twin flame journey, the manipulation, and you kind of enclosed yourself. I see like this egg energy here. You cloaked yourself in protection. You said to your spirit guides, I know that you guys will take care of me. And for a lot of you, a physical child is coming into your life, or you're walking away from a childless person, or this child could represent new beginnings as far as new businesses, new creations, new jobs, because children are indicative of new expansion in your life. So for those of you who is not a physical child, it could be a figurative new beginning. Wow. Ooh. And last couple cards here that I have to share. A person was sending negativity towards you. It doesn't have to be literal voodoo, but just like evil eye. Some may have actually been doing spell work against you. That person now is being held away from you. Spirit has them in bondage. They might be going through things of their own nature. Definitely a toxic relationship that's being destroyed with the destruction card. Third party. Okay, for some of you, you realize the truth of like, wow, this happily ever after wasn't really what I thought it was. And Spirit says this is the end. So I love how the sun is just shining. And even though they can't get to you, it's almost like you're going to get through this wall and keep going. The place, the situation has no further control over who you are, where your life is going. You're headed towards peace, and the entry and access to you is now closed. Proud of you, Pisces, and I hope you enjoy this message. I know it was a little bit long, and that's how they go when I do the Kipper. I try to get a very detailed message for you. So if you made it through to the ending, go ahead and put a, let's say, an apple emoji in the comment section to let me know you made it this far. For those of you who are going through a really difficult time, I am sending you so much love and peace as you work through this situation. But I'll see you again, probably tomorrow, Pisces. Love you very much. Bye.